Hey, it is LSQ, and welcome to my very first Pokemon FireRed Nuzlocke. And we're diving headfirst into the Kanto region, where every decision could be my last. Thank you guys for joining in. Let's get this started. Now, as we're entering the world of Pokemon, a couple rules for my Nuzlocke. Since it's my first one, I'm not going to go crazy. Rule number one, I have to name all my Pokemon. That is for sure. I have to always give them a nickname. Number two, I can only catch my first encounter in each route. I can only catch one. Unless it's a dupe, then I can obviously skip the dupe and then look for my encounter. And number three, most importantly, when a Pokemon faints, it is dead. It is gone. Then lastly, rule number four, I cannot go over the highest level of the gym I am going against. What is your name? My name is LSQ. So we'll go ahead and type that in real quick. Now, this is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies. What was his name again? What a terrible grandfather. Doesn't even know his grandson's name, but we're just going to lock in Gary, a true classic. And LSQ, your very own Pokemon legend has begun. Let's start the adventure. Here we go. Now, first things first, we're going to stop playing our NES. We're going to head downstairs and talk to Mom. Alright, she is getting ready for me to leave. She tells me Professor Oak is next door. Well, let's go ahead and see what Professor Oak's up to. Alright, we are here, and Professor Oak is nowhere to be seen, and Gary's just waiting here by himself. Now, Professor Oak magically appears. Hey, wait! And now he's going to tell us that the tall grass is dangerous. It's unsafe. While Pokemon live in the tall grass, you need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here. Come with me. Now he's going to take me back to the laboratory. And this is where I get to make my first choice of my Pokemon. Professor Oak going on a spill on how he used to be a Pokemon trainer, but now in my old age, I am left here. Now he's going to actually let me pick first, because I guess forget about Gary. It's not like it's his grandson or anything. But now, voted by you guys, the viewer, we get to have Bulbasaur for our starter. Yes, we are going to lock in Bulbasaur. So now that we have received Bulbasaur, this comes in rule number one. We have to give him a nickname. This is going to be our boy Lettuce. So, now that we have picked Bulbasaur, Gary is going to be a dick and end up choosing Charmander. Because, as you know, grass is weak to fire. So we'll see how these duels go on later on. So now, let's get out of here, and Gary apparently wants to fight. Alright, Gary, let's see what you got. I'm going to be taking you down. You got nothing on my boy Lettuce. Lettuce is the A1 pick. So, he's going to go ahead and send out his Charmander. I'm going to go ahead and send out my Bulbasaur. And we'll just go ahead and hit a Growl real quick, just to lower those attack stats. And then we should be able to outpace him here. Now, just like that, we take down Gary. He had no way of beating our boy Lettuce. Alright, now let's go ahead and venture out of Pallet Town. But before we go, we have to go talk to our mom. We always have to give her a hug goodbye and tell her that we love her. That is always a must. We are in Route 1. We are going to hit an encounter. Now, I'm not going to count these because I don't have Pokeballs yet, so I'm going to just take this opportunity to get a little bit of XP, and then it should be fine. It's just a Rattata. And we'll hit another tackle. Come on, give me a crit. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Not you a crit! Guys, our run almost ended. We are going to hopefully not run into any more wild Pokemon. Holy crap. That was a little scary. I promise I'm not bad at the game. Alright, we have made it now to Viridian City. And this is where we're going to go ahead and pick up this package for Professor Oak. Now, we got to head back. Okay, we made it back to Professor Oak. We're going to go ahead and give him those packages. And then that way we are going to be able to get our Pokédex. So now that we're back at the lab, we are going to see Gary again, of course, but this is where the Nuzlocke officially begins. So now it is time for my first catch, and it's a Pidgey! Heck yeah, we get a Pidgey for our first encounter. Love it. That was a successful catch. Leek is going to be your name, the Wind Warrior. Now we head off to Route 22. I'm not going to lie, I pretty much forgot about this encounter, and I don't remember what level he is. This may or may not be a problem, but we both got 2 Pokemon. He's got a Pidgey, I've got a Pidgey, but his is level 9. Maybe we can get a little love tap in before we switch him out. Okay, that's 9 damage. He cannot stand. We got to switch back out to our boy Lettuce, and Lettuce is going to have to find a way to clutch up this victory for us. Okay, I know it was a little cheap, but we ended up doing our little Leech Seed Growl combo thing there. Now time for Charmander. Alright, I'm ready for you. What do you got, big boy? Actually, we are probably just going to do the exact same strat with... We'll probably Growl at first. We might be able to do what we did in the beginning. Just Growl, out-tempo him, and then just attack him a bunch of times. And just like that, we do our final tackle. He gets a growl in. Actually, I don't think that's going to kill him now that he growled us. Oh my gosh, he lived. It's okay. We got the Leech Seed. Ain't no problem. Lettuce killed it. He should get a little level up here as well. And that is going to be a wrap for our rival Gary. Alright, buddy. Yep, this is where the Pokemon League is. So now that we defeated him, we can head down here and see what we encounter. Our second encounter is a Rattata. Alright, let's just go ahead and throw the ball. Level 3. We definitely shouldn't have any issues catching him here. Perfect. We now have a Rattata. Welcome, Radish, to the team. Our journey in Viridian Forest begins. This is where it's all led to, right? Our first little challenge. We'll have to push ourselves through all these bug trainers. It looks like we're going to go ahead and get our next encounter. And it is a Weedle. Alright, my boy Weedle. If you don't know me, Beedrill is one of my favorite Pokemon. I freaking love that we got a Weedle. Now, I am kind of sad we didn't get the Butterfree, because that would be nice to get the special attack, but we caught him. Welcome, Carrot, to the team. There we go. Now, we're going to go ahead and finish off a couple of these trainers. Our last bug trainer we have to squash. And then we have trudged through Viridian Forest. We didn't really have any issues. We had 2 battles that we had before him. One of them was kind of intentional just because I wanted up some level up points, but let's get into it. You know what? I know Lettuce can take him on. It won't be too big of an issue, but let's get Leek in with some action. I did set up the Leech Seed before switching out, so... okay, a Poison Sting, that's fine. Oh, not if it's a crit. What in the world? Why do we keep getting crit? Okay, I believe in you, Leek. Okay, it looks like we got the upper hand here. I'm not gonna lie, these crits leaving us with like 1 and 2 HP. It's not it, man. It's not it. Imagine if we lost our boy Leek to a bug trainer in Viridian Forest. That would be crazy. I do not want any deaths. Come on, please. Nothing I've seen before. And we get our next encounter. Caterpie, finally. So we're just going to go ahead and throw a little Pokeball at him. Hopefully we can go ahead and get a catch because I really want Butterfree here, please. Alright, I gave him a little love tap. Now let's see if we can catch him this time. Come on, don't give us any issues, man. I really want a Butterfree on the team, and you cannot take another hit. Thank you! Gotcha! Caterpie has been caught. Welcome, P, to the team! Okay, our first gym battle. We are going up against Brock, which hopefully isn't an issue because the Nightmare of Viridian Forest. Now, let's go ahead and see what he has to say, and he's going to go on a monologue. Okay, finally! Let's see what you got, man. Now, we do have Bulbasaur, which is super effective against rock types. So, I'm just going to have Lettuce at the start, at the front. He's going to do some damage. Now, I know we're a little bit under-leveled, but okay, perfect, super effective. Done, one hit, KO. But like I said, we're a little under-leveled. He's at level 14, I believe his Onix is at. And I'm not too worried about coming in at a level 12 with a Bulbasaur with a Vine Whip. Okay, he is faster than us, which is kind of crazy because he's just a giant snake rock. Hit a Vine Whip. Boom! Super effective! One tap KO. There it is. What an easy grab on the badge. Alright, we have defeated Brock. And we are getting our first badge, the Boulder badge. And this is going to be our first milestone into our adventure. Gym 1 is now complete. Yeah, Brock, you didn't stand a chance. Lettuce walked in, Vine Whipped, and swept you like a Roomba. With one badge in the bag, we set off to Route 3, where we kind of run into a couple trainers here. They're not much of an issue, just a couple bug trainers. And we are able to take down Colton. Easy peasy. And then look at this. Looks like the training paid off because P evolved into Metapod. That's freaking awesome. Then we've defeated another Pokemon trainer. And then now Weedle! Woo! That's back to back. We have Kakuna now. That is freaking awesome. Alright, let's see what we can find in here. We get... Oh my gosh, thank goodness. It's a freaking Nidoran. That's awesome. Alright, come on. First Pokeball throw. Do we catch you? Come on. Yes, we do. No, we don't. Alright. That was close. Alright, second attempt. Come on. I need you on the team. You'd be crazy. Yes! We got you. Now we have Grape. We make it to Mount Moon. We run into another trainer and we defeated him. Oh! And now we have P evolving. We got the Butterfree that we were wanting. Awesome. Now we have some special attackers. Sweet. Alright, let's... Oh, okay. Who are we running into? It's a Zubat. Alright, it could have been better. I mean, if we got to the lower levels, it could have been better. But we'll take a Zubat. Alright, come on. I swear, you better stay in that Pokeball. I do not want to waste 2 Pokeballs on you. No offense, but... Alright, we caught the Zubat. Sweet. He is... So, we have Zubat joining the team. We will name you Pickle. Your name is now Pickle, and you will probably go to the box. Sorry, bud. And another one bites the dust. Oh! Hey! There we go. Carrot is evolving. Now we have Beedrill, which in my opinion is one of the best bug types there ever is and ever will be. You know, Big Dick B. Oh! Back-to-back Evos? We got Ivysaur now. Good job, Lettuce. Proud of you, bud. Alright, we defeat another Rocket Grunt. And then... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, why did you look this way? I thought I was getting around him. Alright, another Rocket Grunt to defeat. Alright, that was easy and a waste of time. Okay, now we have to fight this guy. We should be fine here. Okay. Quick attack. Oh, okay, we can't lose Lettuce here. Oh, we can't lose Lettuce. I think we're gonna have to pull him out. But we have someone sleeping, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, P is asleep. Okay, Leek, we're gonna throw you in, dude. You gotta wrap this one up for us. Take it home. I'm kind of a little nervous. Our team is not looking too hot at the moment. We have one that's asleep. Lettuce is almost dead. Oh, okay. And that didn't kill him. Quick attack. Oh my gosh, he out-tempos us. He's gonna get a hit in. That's way so... Oh, that's too much damage. Alright, Carrot. I want you to get some blood on your hands because Leek won't be able to finish that fight. Alright, good. That's taken care of. This guy was kind of an issue. Alright, I am running back to Poke Center, I know. Now we have the scientist. Okay. Yeah, I know I went back to Poke Center, but I didn't want to lose this fight or anyone. Now, I know I'm fast forwarding through this. It really wasn't too much of a problem. I pretty much just leech seeded the whole time and just kind of just hit tackle with my Lettuce boy. And then I thought I'd throw in Rattata here to get a kill for himself to level up, which kind of is a problem. Alright, we beat him. Now we can get our fossil. Oh, Rattata is poisoned. But we do get the Helix fossil, which is a big plus for us. Yeah, you can go ahead and take the other one. Wish we can take both of them. You know what? Let's actually give this antidote to Radish. So we're in Route 3. We do get an encounter here. Who do we get? It's Ekans! Alright. Let's stay in this Pokeball. Okay. I mean, you're not bad. Arbok is pretty cool. Alright, easy catch. That's all I'm talking about. Oh, dang it. I freaking messed up. Oh, no. Alright. We are going to be going up against Misty here. I mean, Carrot's really the only one that can do this fight. Everyone else is pretty low level. I think we just lead with Lettuce anyways. Yeah. This one could be a little nerve-wracking because if I remember correctly, they have Swift, which I think always does 20 damage no matter what, and it doesn't miss. Okay, Misty. Staryu. And I did pick up the Bullet Seed in Mount Moon and taught it to Lettuce. Actually, I'm kind of glad he did the Harden. As long as this hits, like, I think 3 or 2 times, we can probably proc the Super Potion. Right? Okay. Don't do any more. Okay. Good. Yeah, we can proc... This should proc the Super Heal. Or Super Potion. Yeah. Because I think she only has 1. Which, as long as it happens on the Staryu, not the Starmie. Okay. Now this time you should proc 4 times. Or hit a crit! No! It's, yeah, just 3 hits. Dang it. I was kind of hoping for the 4 so we didn't get hit. Okay, the Water Pulse doesn't do that much damage. Alright, Bullet Seed, that's done. Now this is the one I'm worried about. We do get a level up, and her level cap is 21. So we're only 1 level behind. Okay, grew up to 20. We get a little bit of levels. Okay, Starmie's coming out. This is who I'm worried about. We gotta get really lucky with the Bullet Seeds, or hit a crit or something, or she does something stupid. Okay, there's the Swift I was talking about, which I think actually does less damage than the Water Pulse, right? Because this Starmie knows Water Pulse. Did that really only hit twice? Oh, that's not good. Or does it just know Swift? Okay. Do not like the crit. Are you kidding me? It's a Hail Mary here. Come on. Okay. Keep going. Oh my gosh. That's it. We won. Oh. Okay. That was a gamble because we could have lost Lettuce there and I would have been so sad. He's at 21 now. Oh my gosh, guys. We did it. We survived. We survived Brock and we survived Misty. I mean, Brock was easy. Misty was a little bit more terrifying there. But hey guys, I'm having a blast with this. Thank you for watching episode 1. And be on the lookout for episode 2. I'll try to keep you guys posted. But as always, much love and take care. I will see you guys on the next video.